What are the best Roblox games? We've highlighted the best Roblox games to enjoy with over 100 million other pals and online games. All-Star Tower Defense. Fighting back escalating waves of foes in the best tower defense games is plenty of fun, but instead of placing and upgrading boring old towers, why not destroy your enemies using ninjas from Naruto or heroes from My Hero Academia? All-Star Tower Defense's main story mode takes you on a mission to defend a series of famous anime locations. As you complete each level, you earn rewards that allow you to obtain more powerful towers. There are also several challenge modes, a PvP mode, and even an infinite mode to test your endurance. For the latest ASTD gems and gold, check this list of All-Star Tower Defense codes. Pet Simulator X is all about creating a collection of adorable pets and adventuring across the world together, gathering coins and adding to your menagerie. If you're lucky, you might hatch some rare pets that you can show off to, and even trade with other players. Blox Fruits inspired by Devil Fruit from the One Piece anime. Consuming a Blox Fruit grants you various weird and wonderful powers, depending on the type of fruit you eat. Using the power of this fruit, your mission is to steadily grow in power and skill as you progress through the worlds, banding together with other players to slay foes and level up. Using your Blox Fruit strategically is key to making progress, as each fruit has particular strengths and weaknesses. The fruit can be purchased from a dealer, but it also regularly spawns on the map every hour, so keep an eye out for new fruit if you want to change your skills and check this updated guide for working new Blox Fruits codes. Natural Disaster Survival has a hint of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds to it. Get ready to desperately cower for dear life against the elements in whatever shelter you can find. That's how we play PUBG, anyway. You might not be fighting each other in this Roblox game, but you will be trying to grab cover from various natural disasters explicitly designed to kill you dead. In our first round, we had to scamper to the top of a glass tower to escape a flash flood. Then, during another round in the same map, we shot up to the top again, only to find that an earthquake necessitated our distance from all tall buildings. Cue our avatar's disintegration into many, many pieces. Scuba diving at Quill Lake. If our mums saw us playing this little gem when we were younger, they might beg a little less for us to get real jobs. Scuba diving at Quill Lake is everything Doom 2016 wasn't: relaxing, wholesome, and chilled out. Being transported to this picturesque lake feels like a half-decent holiday as you rapaciously scour the area for treasure. You won't be able to access everything immediately, however. Dingy caves need a flashlight, and deeper, more open water will require extra training and better gear. Amassing underwater cash and collectibles to sell and upgrade your avatar keeps you exploring wider and farther. And, since this is a Roblox game, the MMO aspect of the platform gives you a ready-made team to mutually share tips and support. Theme Park Tycoon 2. Many Roblox games are Tycoon, Sims or management games, but Theme Park Tycoon 2 is one of the best. After a short, simple tutorial, you get your sizable slab of land with which to create your own attempt at Disneyland. The user interface is streamlined and has a good choice of options, but not too many as to be overwhelming. Predictably, the aim is to create a theme park that pleases your attendees as their numbers swell and, by extension, your budget. There's attention to detail here. You've got to make sure you have enough bins and other amenities to keep your guests happy and your park spick and span. If you renege on your sanitary obligations, then prepare for a lot of rubbish to cover the floor. It's not all fun and roller coasters being a theme park designer after all. The leaderboards common to all Roblox games encourage some light competition to keep you going. With your online rivals' money and guest tallies constantly haunting the corner of your screen, you'll be driven to keep you chasing the theme park of your dreams. You might not be able to create the wacky parks you can find in games like Planet Coaster, but Theme Park Tycoon is a Roblox game that's worth your time. Work at a pizza place. This one is certainly for fans of cooking games. If working for a pizza company was this much fun, we'd dump our desktops for our nearest branch of Pizza Hut in a flash. Work at a Pizza Place is a Roblox game that invites you to join Builder Brothers Pizza to live out your understandable dream of being a cashier, cook, boxer, not that kind, and delivery mule. Playing around with the first 3 jobs is amusing enough, but you'll have the most fun as a rude cashier, chuckling at the humorously written indignance of your customers. Once you're done annoying the pizza-loving populace, you can test out the surprisingly sound driving mechanics by delivering customers' orders to their door, a few houses down from your own property. This brings us to the other half of work at a pizza place, not working at a pizza place. Like The Sims, outside of working hours, you use your hard-earned wages to spruce up your house. Track down a certain portal, however, and you're teleported to Party Island, a parallel environment where you can let your grease-stained Roblox hair down to Justin Bieber's Despacito and other songs. Who knew pizza workers had it so good? Murder Mystery 2. This Roblox game is a very addictive arena battler with a murder mystery twist. After players have voted on which of a variety of imaginatively designed and nuanced maps they'd like to play on, they're given one of 3 roles: innocent, sheriff, and murderer. The murderer and sheriff are the only armed characters, but, at the beginning of each round, both classes start with their weapons holstered and just as anonymous as the innocents. They, therefore, choose when to make their move, and a thrilling level of strategy ensues as you desperately study and suspect each member of the group to see who's looking the shiftiest. As you'd expect, it's up to the sheriff to protect the innocents from their unknown assailant, and they'll get bonus points for each innocent they save. Chances are you'll be one of this unfortunate number. The only class without any weaponry, innocents are forced to flee. It's simple but well balanced. The murderer has a knife rather than a gun to prevent them from being overpowered when a scrap breaks out, which creates seriously frenetic fun. As rounds will only take a couple of minutes at most, the just one more go appeal of Murder Mystery 2 can be quite the times ink. Jailbreak is as close as Roblox games are going to get to the world of GTA 5 RP. You start by picking one of 2 roles: police officer or criminal. If you pick the latter, you'll be living out your Michael Scofield dream as you make your escape from Her Majesty's pleasure. Or you could spend the remainder of your days in the cafeteria and jumping on the trampolines in the yard, which is also fun. Fortunately, you won't have to assemble a crack squad of goons to help you break out using the elaborate tattoo on your body. The process is a lot easier than that. To escape, you'll need a keycard which, predictably, your cop captors would rather you didn't have. Anyone familiar with Fallout and the Elder Scrolls V? Skyrim will be familiar with how the pickpocketing mechanic works in this Roblox game. Meanwhile, as a policeman, you'll be armed with a pistol, taser, and a set of cuffs to foil the attempts of your restive prisoners. However, if they do escape, the jailbreak explodes in scale to become an open-world game. At which point a massive game of hide-and-seek ensues for the most persistent of police pursuers. Despite Jailbreak still only being in beta, this is a very strong Roblox game, with plenty more updates in the pipeline. Super Bomb Survival. Rarely do we play survival games in which the pre-game lobby is about as much fun as the actual game. But we'll get onto that in a moment. Like natural disaster survival, you'll need to evade various physics-based threats spilling from the heavens if you fancy remaining in one piece in Super Bomb Survival. Airborne threats come in many guises, from dynamite that explodes on a timer to spreading fires. Bomb sites then reveal the verticality and destructibility of each environment. Explosions leave permanent structural damage that constantly shifts throughout each 2.5-minute round. The real thrill of this Roblox game emerges as you scramble to find a new escape route after having just evaded another hazard through the skin of your teeth. As previously mentioned, falling prey to a bomb isn't the end of the world, so to speak, either. Instead, you're teleported to the spectator area surrounding the chaos to watch the remaining survivors in their desperate efforts. And if that's not exciting enough, the spectator area is the lobby equivalent of Playzone. There are piano keys to jump on, cannons to fire yourself from, and even a football to kick around. Speedrun 4 is a classic quick-fire platformer game that's perfect to play in short, lunchtime bursts. Once you cross the start line, you're automatically placed in sprint mode and your goal is to, unsurprisingly, race through each of the 31 levels as quickly as possible. It's simple, yes, but the level design is as eclectic as the soundtrack. One map might have you drifting across bright purple platforms to psychedelic trance, while the next might be plain white with Coldplay's Speed of Sound as your backing track, because why not? Don't let this put you off, however. As is true with many Roblox games, Speedrun 4 comes into its own with friends. Storming through each level on your lonesome is fun enough, but racing against your fellow Roblox pals adds another dimension to this fast-paced platformer. Hide and seek is a rite of passage for all schoolchildren. But, where once we risked rain, stinging nettles, and more than our fair share of scraped knees, now we can enjoy the thrill of the finest playground game of them all from our desktop with Hide and Seek Extreme. In case you're stuck in perennial detention and aren't aware of the premise, firstly, you should think about making a change. One player is randomly selected as it, and has to find their chums after they've been given a short time to hide in the game's imaginatively designed maps. So what exactly is extreme about this Roblox game's take on the concept? Each it character has its own ability that adds nuance to your standard game of hide and seek. You can also taunt if you're feeling confident in your carefully selected spot. Although, we often found we were mostly being taunted at, not the other way around. Kids can be mean. Anyone that remembers Nintendo DS classics Cats and Dogs is sure to love this cute pet game that's all about raising, dressing, and caring for your adopted critters. You can build your own home and decorate it how you want ready for your new pet's arrival. If you're not happy with your pet or have your eye on the ultra-rare neon dog, then you can trade animals with other players. Adopt Me is regularly updated, introducing new animals from parrots to reindeer, with the latest update, the Monkey Fairground, adding monkeys to the game. There's a lot to keep you busy in Adopt Me, making it one of the most popular Roblox games there is. There you are, the best Roblox games you can play at the moment. That said, there are thousands of user-generated experiences to enjoy on the platform, so make sure you try as many as possible. With the latest games, you can check these guides for working new Roblox Shindo Life codes and Anime Warriors codes. Also, if you love Roblox games, you'll adore Mojang's famous equivalent, so check out the amazing Minecraft maps and Minecraft seeds you can explore. That, plus the many excellent Roblox games, will keep you busy for several lifetimes, so get cracking.